Ah, another beautiful day. Don't you think so, Play-Doh?
I guess, if you like rain.
Why do some creatures like or not like rain? That is an interesting question.
Oh, so crazies! Are you gonna tell me why we're out in -3 wind chill?
Oh, of course. On my list of things to discover, I have this big one.
Worship?
That's right, worship. And we are going to find out as much about worship as possible.
But so crazies, there's like 10 different kinds of worship. There's temple worship, family worship.
Oh, we'll just figure it out as we go. What was the first one you said?
Temple worship?
Right, let's find out about temple worship. Hey, you kid!
What, who, me?
Yeah, we have a question for you. What is a temple?
Oh, brother.
Oh, a temple is like an ancient church where people in Israel used to go to worship God.
Oh, I see. And what does ancient mean?
Oh, it means old. It existed a long time ago. Kind of like your brain.
Oh, nonsense. My brain is at least mid-1940s. Now, what does a temple have to do with worship?
Oh, I learned this in Sunday school. Let's see, you see, a long time ago, there was this king named Solomon, and he built this big and beautiful temple for people to go to and learn about God.
So, how is the temple connected to worship?
The temple was sort of a really small example of how big and beautiful and amazing God was. The people would go to this wonderful temple and then worship the even more wonderful God.
Oh, so what you're saying is that while people loved the beauty of the temple, they never forgot that God is way more important and more beautiful.
Exactly.
Temples sure sound fantastic. Too bad there aren't any more around.
Oh, but my Sunday school teacher said that there are still temples around.
Really? Where?
I think what he's saying is that we ourselves are temples of God, right?
That's right. We are an example of how beautiful and wonderful God is, and we can thank Him for using us to show His beauty to the whole world.
Oh, wonderful! Now we know all about temple worship. Come on, Play-Doh. We must move onward.
But it's freezing out here.
Exactly. That's why our next question is, how fast does it take for a horse and a guinea pig to thaw out using hot cocoa?
Well, kids, those are our new short friends. That was Play-Doh and So Crazies. And they have lots of questions that we're going to come and see you with every morning. But this morning, there's someone who didn't get to see you last week. Do you know who it was? Who didn't get to see you last week with a special verse?
Chester.
Chester. Let's see if we can find him. Is Chester around here anywhere? Where's Chester? Where's Chester?
Hi, everybody! Boy, I sure missed you guys last week, but this week we are back with another Bible verse! Yay!
We need your handy Bible.
You're right! My handy-dandy Bible is missing! Where could it be? There it is. Okay. Today, it is turned to 1 Corinthians 3:16, and it says, "Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple, and that God's Spirit lives in you?" That's like the story we learned today about temple worship, how we are God's temple. Okay, let's try and say this verse together now. Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple? 1 Corinthians 3:16. Very good. But you know, you guys are pretty noisy today. I want to see if we can try and say it really quietly. Okay? Let's say it quietly.
I don't know, we're loud.
Don't you know
Don't you know
that you yourselves are God's temple and that God's Spirit lives in you? 1 Corinthians 3:16.
1 Corinthians 3:16.
Very good.
Want to say it loud?
You guys want to say it loud?
Yes. Yeah, we have to get the loud out of our mouth.
All right. Well, it seems like a lot of kids want to say it loud today, so we'll say it loud just this one time, okay? All right. Don't you know?
Don't
you know